is our first day here in Hanoi, and we are so excited to explore this chaotic and crazy and amazing city. As you can tell, there are lots of motorbikes around us, and we just love all of the chaos. We have so many fun things planned today. Now let's go explore Hanoi. We're trying to cross the street.
How do you do that? Looks like this guy is trying to get our attention. We don't want to ride. He seems nice though. All right, you ready? You ready?
No.
Oh, we're not ready. Oh, we are ready. We are ready. Woohoo!
We made it!
As you can tell, some of the streets are incredibly busy and then others are kind of relaxing, like this one.
Little birds there.
We are staying in the Hanoi Old Quarter, and from everything we've seen, this is the busiest area in the city.
But it's so fun, and honestly, crossing the street is kind of like a game. Like, you're like, where should I go? Where should I not go? It's like, I love it. Not
all big cities are like this, but when you get a chance to come to a place like this, yeah, it's a little bit different and you just gotta enjoy it. We made it to the street murals, and we're trying to cross the street. I feel like they won't hit us, right?
I love that all of the restaurants, you just sit out on the street and enjoy the craziness of it, and I'm really excited to walk down this street and see all of these murals behind us. They look super cool. Next to all of these murals, they have these little cards here that tell you all about the pictures in them. This one is about the train, and apparently the sound of the train is part of the history of Vietnam, so that's really interesting.
All of these murals have a number on it. This one's 57, so we might have missed a ton down there. But there's still a lot more in the other direction.
I love that even though we are in a big city, there is still lots and lots of trees around us. It helps it not feel like such a big city. It feels a little bit like nature too. This mural so far is my favorite. I just love all of the bright colors, and I read the sign and it said that Hanoi is actually the land of flowers, so it's very fitting.
I like that a lot of these are three-dimensional. It's just not some painting on a wall, but it really adds some depth to the artwork. I'm really glad I'm not driving a motorbike in this city. I would not know where to turn. There's like 5 different streets, and I would definitely be scared of all the different bikers here.
Yeah, these motorbikers have some serious skills.
It appears we've made it to an indoor mall. There's a ton of shops around us. We just decided to come in because the building looks really cool. I would definitely not be able to pronounce the name of this place, but at least you saw how it was spelled. This is a really cool area, and they're selling pretty much anything that you could want. Mostly clothing, but there's other things too. We left the indoor shopping center and we're headed towards a really popular lake here.
It's called Hoan Kiem Lake, and there's like a temple there, and it's famous for like this turtle, so we're gonna go check it out.
I'm sure we'll make 1 or 2 stops along the way, but that's our goal right now.
We are learning very quickly here. You just have to go. Whether it's in front of cars or motorbikes or people, nobody's moving for you, so you just gotta make your own way.
We're 90% sure that this is the memorial house of Ho Chi Minh.
I thought we were going to be able to go inside, but it clearly looks closed. All we saw on Google Maps was that it said that it's 48 this street, and that's 46, that's 50, so that's definitely it. Ho Chi Minh was a very popular leader among like pretty much all Vietnamese people. At least that's what the perception is right now. And so it would have been really cool to go inside and check out the memorial house. And I think that it was free admission. But oh well, it's nice to look at from the outside and you really get a sense of the history just by looking at it.
Because of how big Ho Chi Minh was in Vietnam, I honestly would have thought that it would have been like a bigger deal to have his house there and like roped off or something. I don't know, but it honestly just blends into the busy street here.
I'm starting to feel the breeze of the buildings disappearing as we're heading towards this lake.
It feels so good. Honestly, we've been in Thailand and Singapore before this, so it was a lot hotter there. So it's already cooler here in Vietnam, but yeah, that breeze is amazing.
But I don't exactly know how we're gonna cross this street to get over there.
This could be interesting. These people are all crossing. Maybe we should just do it.
We did it.
Woo!
We did something. We have made it to Hoan Kiem Lake. It is beautiful, a nice little break from the organized chaos that's going on with all the motorbikes and cars out there.
Looks like these guys caught a fish over here. It's pretty cool. I would just like to say I am seriously impressed with these women driving these motorbikes with high heels on. You guys are doing great. I definitely could not do that, so you're awesome. It is so nice to just sit on this little bench and enjoy the views of the lake. It's like a breath of fresh air for sure.
It is just so nice because we were wondering if it was gonna be like as busy like when we were in the city as it is at the lake, but it's just so relaxing here.
There is still a lot going on behind us here, but then if you go this way, nice and peaceful.
We were just sitting by the lake for a while, just admiring the scenery and the trees.
It was amazing, and there was this perfect breeze. I actually got a little bit chilly at one point.
And now it's time to go on the lake and go through this temple. We got our tickets to the Ngoc Son Temple. I might be pronouncing that wrong, so please forgive me. It costs 30,000 Vietnamese dong per person to get in, or about a little more than $1 US per person. We got our tickets, let's head inside.
Looks like you go up here to place your offerings. Wow, it is so beautiful up here and the breeze is fantastic. Oh, this is amazing. We have seen this bridge a lot because we were sitting over there for a while, and this is the first time that it's like pretty much empty. We got lucky.
We really did. There are a ton of people just taking pictures on here, whether they're taking pictures of themselves or the lake. It's just really cool to just kind of have it to ourselves right now.
Wow, it is so quiet and peaceful in here. You completely forget that you're in a big city. When we were sitting over here, I saw tons of smoke coming from over here, and it turns out it's this thing right here. I think they're like burning some incense. I'm not totally sure why. If you know, let me know in the comments. It looks like a lot of people are here to take either family pictures or individuals, and they're all dressed up in their traditional Vietnamese clothing, I believe. It's really cool. I mean, it is a beautiful place, so I can definitely see coming here to take all the photos. Now we are headed inside of the temple.
There wasn't anybody like worshiping or praying in there. It also said no photos, and so we really didn't get any photos or videos in there, but it was pretty interesting. But nobody was really in there. They were all outside. That was a Confucius temple. They had a lot of sweets around. There were like fruits, there were chocolates, teas.
We found the turtle.
That's not the famous one, but we really can't find the statue of it. We have left that beautiful temple and we are back out on the streets, and now we are looking for some food. It is definitely a lot quieter over here in the French Quarter. There's actual sidewalks, but I kind of miss the busyness of where we're staying. We found somewhere to eat. I'm so excited.
We walked around the French Quarter for a little bit, and maybe we were on the wrong street, but there weren't a ton of restaurants, and so we actually started making our way back towards the lake where we found this place. It looks like they have coffee, tea, and Jenny even saw that there were spring rolls, so we stepped in here.
We got some fresh Vietnamese spring rolls. I am so excited for this. And then we got a chicken banh mi. But let's try the spring rolls first. I'm dipping it in this sauce they gave us. It's very citrusy. The sauce is really good. The shrimp is delicious. I love the noodles in there. It's really good. Now let's try the chicken banh mi. We asked for it spicy, so I don't know what the sauce is. It's almost like barbecue sauce, but not. It's really good, and the bread is like hot. Oh, I love it.
This might be the extra spicy sauce that they just gave us, because I was like, I want it spicy, and then they were like, more spicy? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That is the spicy sauce. I think it's probably the same that's on here. Chicken's cut up into like smaller pieces. That's what I really like in there, and there's like good spices on there too. And then of course you have like the carrots and the lettuce too.
So there is some pineapple in this spring roll, and I guess that was the citrusy taste, but this is also very citrusy. But I don't think I've ever had pineapple in a spring roll before. It was good.
We didn't say this in the French Quarter, but we must say it. The reason why there even is such a place in Hanoi is because the French used to occupy this area along with a little bit more than just the modern day Vietnam. And so France has a huge influence on the culture here. That's the reason why we're eating the banh mi with the French bread. And that's why I believe that the Vietnamese people really like Ho Chi Minh, and he's celebrated after his death because he's the one who got Vietnam its independence from France.
I have been noticing that Hanoi has tons and tons and tons of coffee shops. There is no end to the amount of coffee shops they have here. Their coffee is very, very famous for their egg coffee and coconut coffee, which we will be trying in our next video, which will be a Vietnamese food tour. I'm so excited for that one. Spring rolls, coffee, pho. Oh, I can't wait.